one who comes to watch the spectacle, to see the sovereign of the source ascend again. Or perhaps you are the first in a long new line, the first that will try to stop my dominion again. Oh, by the emerald eyes of the goddess, would you believe that I can still feel it ever so vaguely? The force of the stab that cleft my heart and sent my soul shivering into death. But my followers have done it. They have done it like I knew they would. Blood, the thick red gravy, the source of souls, has been yielded unto star-sent stones and has swept away the eternal shadows. How long has it been, I wonder, my first repose in death? An hour. The time it takes the seas to tear down cliffs. It is of no matter. I live, and I shall claim my throne anew. A fable I may have become as time dragged on, but a fact I am once more, little one. Don't you, don't all of you miserable mortals realize that they who are one with Source have thrown off the burdensome mantle of death forever? I embraced Source. I drank it, made it part of my blood and my being. And so a warlord became a sorcerer, and a sorcerer became a king. The fools of this world dubbed me a tyrant, but the gods convinced them I was such, fearful as they were of my rise in power. Armies amassed, too many. Scores I see, too few. Death took me, too soon, but not for all time. Ha! Not a thing. There was a woman once that went by that name, until I mangled her body into that of a leaf. Oh, my sister dearest, Cassandra, and her man-cat. Mere pets of mine, the both of them, tools to bruise and break as I saw fit. They bled so very beautifully. The reason for my resurrection, O simplest of spirits, is that I was destined to be. Were it not for the vainglorious fools that raised me now, it would have been another, perhaps wiser being that would have done so in time. And time is of no matter, only to be eternally. A woman seeks my secret, for her soul is entwined with another's, yes. Where once they were inseparable, now they have grown apart in purpose and intent. But my secrets are mine to keep. Perhaps when she lies shivering before me, pledging alliance to her king, I will break her forge before I break her. A source hunter. So you are, though you are so much more, and do not even know it. No matter. They still smelled like you do, by the by, your brother and sister hunters, as they closed in around me that first time. Fear. That most sly, most intangible of sense. Drowned out soon afterward by the acid stench of urine. I had but to look at them, and they rusted their chainmail where they stood. I undid so manifold they had to wade through the gore of the fallen. Oh, what a feast, what fountains of gravy we had. Alas, that there were too many, as there clearly are too many of you still. Although, Life renewed has made me rather peckish, and from the looks of you, you need but the slightest of squeezes to make squirt the sauce's sauce from your soft, fleshy shell. Yes, look at you, plump as a leech bulging with freshly sucked blood. Oh, I do believe, as my servants would say as they brought in a squirming, plump girl on a plate, that dinner is served. Stand by.
Bathed in rivers of renewal.
Spontaneous combustion!
Blessed
Into the fray once more.
As good as a new penny. Into the fray once more. As good as a new penny. Into the fray once more.
Sweet relief.
I needed that.
We come to it at last. All of the missing threads have been rewoven, and the canvas is clear for the first time in eons. The final mystery may at least reveal itself. The final thread of your memory may be restored. Let us watch.
The Guardians had failed. Source was tainted, the void was loosed, and all that stood between Rivellon and annihilation was Astarte herself. Overcome by guilt, they hoped to undo their failure by undoing reality itself. And so, they ripped their threads from the tapestry of time, so becoming unknown to history and unknowing of themselves for all eternity. As their threads fell to Rivellon like shooting stars, they hardened into crystals the people called Starstones.
Magnificent. Oh, truly wondrous. I feel like a prisoner set free, free to bask in the daylight once more. I was so fearful, petrified almost in the knowledge that I might see him again. You see, I knew the Mad King. In fact, I served him. I'm a wizard hunter, and that means I've seen many centuries pass me by. They weren't always happy ones, and you may take that as an understatement. I was once under Brachus's thrall, bound to him by perfidious magic. Life was an endless cycle of servitude, torture, and humiliation. Only after the first source hunters skewered him like the pig he was did my nightmare end. As you can imagine, I was afraid beyond all measure that the fiend would enslave us all once more. That I'd be cast back into the rank pit that was my past. But he hasn't, and he never will. Thank you. I will never forget this act of valor. You have foiled one of Leandra's vile designs, that much is certain. But I highly doubt you forestalled her endgame, whatever that may be. It is therefore imperative that we find her sister Ikara. As you've learned from the accursed duo that was Jake and Evelyn, the White Witch is somehow involved. I will vouch for her gentle nature, but alas, I cannot vouch for her current state of mind. Has she been corrupted by her sister, perhaps? Or have they become enemies locked in a murderous game of cat and mouse? There's no way of knowing until you find her. What I do know is that she lives in a cabin deep in Lacula Forest to the north. If anywhere, that is where I advise your travels should take you next. So you have heard of her? Yes, I knew Cassandra. She was a sweet girl when we met. Hardly a woman yet. The very opposite of her deranged brother, who did not hesitate to butcher her for his own benefit. We were fast friends in those days. Aye, more than friends. Until he took her down to the dungeons and she returned a woman no longer. A twisted lich had she become, with a twisted mind to match her grisly new shape. He remorselessly and relentlessly sought ways to cheat death. Cassandra and he were soul-forged, so he knew that if she would die, he would die. And so he turned her into a lich. Turned her into a creature neither living nor dead, so that he could break the soul forge without destroying himself in the process. Giving the matter no further thought, he rid his sister of her humanity, so as to rid himself of a spell that could threaten him. Such a man was Brachus Rex. Immortal in his mind and immortal to be in effect. As your swords and spells have demonstrated, though, to this world's everlasting contentment, his deranged fancy was not to be. I don't know. When the Source Hunters besieged Brachus' castle, I sought only to escape. I never heard of her again. Yes, I longed for freedom, for release. When I saw my chance, I ran and never looked back. Very well, Hunter. My gratitude is yours, as is my service.
That's it. Brachus Rex is dead. The way he spoke about our forebears was horrific. I wonder how many Source Hunters had to die before the Source King was deposed. Yes! Forward is the only way we can look now. This Source cult runs deeper than we dreamed. We must stamp it out before another Brachus Rex rises.
It is strange, Source Hunter. I have heard many tales of Brachus Rex, the radiant ruler, and King Brachus, boon of our blighted land. How can it be that the stories sang him a hero when he was in fact an evil tyrant? A song of our world would be quite different if it were written in summer or in winter. Strange, is it not? How your summer or mine goes unmarked, but that of a king, even a winter one, is sung for a century after his death.
You know what, Gran? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke.
3 out of 4 have already been reinstated, and now the last of the Elemental shall rejoin its illustrious masters. Glory be unto them, and glory be unto you.
This is a plane worthy of an Earth elemental, right?
A kernel of serenity.
Guardians, I ask of you, what are you doing? What good can come of your misguided actions? I have tried to warn you. I have tried to be your friend by pointing toward the one great truth that is the Void Dragon, and say, relent. For you have failed before, and you shall fail again. Why is it so difficult for you to accept that which is inevitable? All things must pass away, even time itself. Sit ye down, rest, be weary no longer. Acquiesce in the embrace of oblivion, in which there is nothing but the equality and the harmony of non-existence. A blessing awaits beyond the end of time. Accept it, for it is yours to receive.
You've tried to be our friend. That word has truly lost all meaning.
A blessing awaits beyond the end of time. Death's blessing, yes, but no more.
The spirit of Father Nature came to me in a dream last night, and he told me to welcome you. Can't you tell? I'm the universe. You're the universe. We're all the universe. It's a beautiful thing, to be sure. I noticed you were bringing this place in close contact with the spirit of nature, and I thought to myself, that's where I belong. Thanks for putting me up. With utmost pleasure, my friend. The Earth's knowledge is meant to be shared.
Hello, love. Nice day for a little...
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Oh no, noble friend. Your upper chakras are in desperate need of a good scrubbing. Fortunately for you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more electrifying, one of my air scrolls might give your system just the shock it needs.
Yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Any morning, boys. He's practically out of the
Feed a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Lonesome, spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Fresh halibut, nothing more fire.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more honed than a slice of this fine Goulburn bear.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Feed a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more honed than a slice of this fine.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Feed a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Fresh halibut, nothing more fire.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
undead at every exit, orcs upon the harbour. We'll see.
How gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Goddess's greetings, traveller.
Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with you. Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
Hi, Captain.
To vapor. Think I could fly straight to the void? I think I could fly straight to the void. All the way up.
Say, have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside. You know what are great? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
That's a nice thing.
Tell me, Weaver, if you know all that is past and present, does that mean you know the future as well?
Alas, no. I can predict with a degree of certainty, but I cannot speak of what is to come unequivocally. Time and I are one, but we must both run our course before reaching reality.
Oh, and the empathy year. Every year, I
There is magic to this place, isn't there?
Have you seen my
No
magic
matter how
box?
forlorn
It's got all
it seems.
kinds of wonders stashed
There is
inside.
magic, but it is not so much forlorn as it is dormant. I trust the source hunters and their star stones will
That's a
stir
nice
it from
thing,
its slumber.
isn't it?
I'm confident they will. They must. The alternative is unthinkable.
A bit drafty in here, isn't it? Are we near a vent?
I wonder, do you know more about the void? What it is? What lies at the heart of it?
What lies at its heart? Why, nothing, of course. The
I
great
wonder how
essence
much of
of
a
all
spark
that even the
it
gods
takes to
cannot
suck a
comprehend.
human to
It
vapor.
eludes us, like infinity, or the finality of tick-tocking time. You and Zandalor have always been close, I. Pray tell me, did you know anything about his affair at the King Crown?
Come now. Do you really think he'd let me in on it in advance if he'd been planning an affair with your sister?
How can I tell? Maybe you taught him a thing or two about slinking around in between shadows.
If that were true, Ikara, he wouldn't have been murdered, resurrected, and pursued by the bringer of the apocalypse as a result, now would he?
Ha, true
I could
enough.
fly straight to the void. I think I could fly straight to the void. Oh, the way up.
A bit drafty in here, isn't it? Are we near a vent?
That's a nice
There
thing
is magic to this
doesn't it?
place, isn't there? No matter how forlorn it seems.
There is magic, but it is not so much forlorn as it is dormant. I trust the source
Aye,
hunters
aye,
and their
Captain.
star stones will stir it from its slumber.
I'm confident they will.
You know what a great
They
joke.
must.
Oh,
The
I could tell a
alternative is
joke or two. Free on a good day.
Every year, I said.
Our heroes have chosen fine vessels for their return. Mere humans, I'd have said but a little while ago, and yet they managed to bring us together across space and time.
Space, time, and a frigid prison wasteland.
Now that you mention it, what did you do to Leandra to earn her icy ire, Ikara?
Leandra, how might I serve our mission? Threads I weave, and so you have. It was to be expected. Once tremble, you would shout, and this creature would bring his fists down upon the...
I wonder
How might I serve our mission? Ask, and I shall answer, if I can. In the drift of except its threads I weave and tales I see, all will I tell.
Once more, great one, your ascension is not yet complete. Enter you may, and enter you shall, but first you must remember, the fragments of your mind and soul are still in disarray. Your journey may yet take you deep within the corners and castles of rivers.
Gracious. Don't say that wretched word. A maiden I am, and a maiden I must remain. How many times have red-blooded men been invited to penetrate? I am the 1000th. I do not know. Boreas says it is.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister. On the men!
Do you have a moment, my friends, to indulge an old imp? I want you to know that I have been giving your history a lot of thought, for any historian worth his salt duly contemplates the events he records and researches. It is my solemn conclusion that you have been treated rather harshly, and that the harshest punishment of all was delivered unto you by your very own hands. For tell me true, what are humans worth, even if they ascend to the status of demigod, if they be void of all doubt, if they question unfailingly their duty? The demon abused a most primal emotion, and because of that, that emotion has been dubbed a weakness. Nay, I say, it is not. Indeed, it will save us yet, be it in the very last nick of time. So, chipper up, eh? Not like the near impending end of all is entirely your fault.
At least Zigzag seems to think we Guardians aren't utter failures. Does a blessing lead to the escape of the void? Does a blessing fall prey to demons? Sound like blights to me.
A chapel, and a truly beautiful one at that.
I have the feeling...
O Guardians, in whose hands rests the fate of all, I know he, the usurper, the instigator, has been trying to charm you like he once did us both before. Do not listen to him. Do not listen, for every sound he makes is another vocalization of deceit. And what is more, a ruse to mark his weakness. First he seems to mock you, then he seems to menace you, then he seems to mesmerize you. But all the while, what he really does is fear you. His desire has been long in the making. The freedom among the void that is his unfathomable dream. But I have stopped him once, and you can do so again. You have pieced yourselves back together, Guardians. You are greater now, perhaps, than you ever were. The maw of the void is chomping with big black teeth. But there is still time to kill the beast. Rise up, Guardians. Stand up. Come to me at the center of the maelstrom and stand by me.
Our enemies fear us.
And well they should. We'll hit the void in the jaw yet, and put a halt to its ceaseless devour.
By the sins of the seven, can it be? You, Guardian, and General before that. Has time erased all memory of me? It is I, Alessa,
The general who stood by your side when the Void Dragon first plagued our world so very long ago. 3 of us faced our foe that day. Only 2 lived to tell the tale. You stared the Void straight in the eye and saw oblivion reflected back at you. You broke, panicked, and it took me the very depths of my magic to rally you once more. Rally you I did, but I was spent, and the dragon did not hesitate. Thus I perished in the jaws of the Void.
Indeed, we're sorry we failed you, Alessa. Praise be that you restored our courage.
There is nothing to be sorry about, Guardian. I did what had to be done, and after that, so did you. You did your duty and more. You gave up the rank of general to become something greater, something immortal. Guardian, protector of the God Box, protector of all creation. Oh, how terrible it must have been to be betrayed, to hear Astarte whisper, to falter ever so briefly and see the dragon rise anew.
It was a moment of weakness that we are paying for still. Long as the Void lives, all of existence remains under threat.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It would be an injustice to do so. You undertook a task, after all, that the Seven themselves should have presumed. And where are they now, these allegedly all-powerful gods? Cowering in a distant universe, no doubt. But you are here, ready to face your fear yet again. Destined, I am sure, to succeed at long last. To succeed and save time and space forever. Your moment is nigh. The moment of final failure or final triumph. I know what shall be. Your time has come. The Void is destruction. You are creation. The greater force that will best a lesser foe.
Spur of our past. Another in a long line of the Void's wretched victims.
Come what may.
Why? You're home. How long it's been? Centuries? Eons? Since you've come to me in search of salvation. But I have not changed nearly so thoroughly as you have. My offerings remain the same, dear protector. As have my prices. Potions of great and incomparable strength, dear protector, as ever. During the Great War, you found full resistance to the elements quite useful. Perhaps history will repeat itself.
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary. Be vigilant.
I can only hope this might be a magpie's nest. How perceptive!
To be jealous of that cretin of a fumble, it's inconceivable.
Yeah, here we are. We only have ourselves for company.
Beware of the lost ones out there, Wanderer. Their blood is impure.
Hold high the knife and let it plunge into the lost, so that by their blood we may redeem this downtrodden
Let me spill
land.
blood for thee, O
Immaculate it
Holy
was,
One.
Immaculate it may be again.
Let me spill blood for thee, O Holy One. Diligently will I read the words of the goddess.
And behold, said the goddess,
Immaculate
the
I
blood
want to
is
be.
the life.
The blood of the
Free
lost
art
will
thou
flow.
to kill this lesser, for its soul is lost.
Battering blizzard! Baking like a cake. Melt them where they stand!
It's heating up.
Is not enough.
My luck had run out. Potent heat!
Warm as dragon's breath!
Mass medicine!
Treasure!
Bless the seven! I am restored! A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
I needed that.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
The seven grant abundance.
Careful now, that's trap.
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister. Potent heat!
Right, you rat.
Cheers.
spotted something. I spotted something interesting. I spotted something interesting. What's this? I found something. I spotted something. Well, what's this I've spotted?
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
I spotted something interesting. I spotted something interesting. I'm freezing here.
I'm freezing here.
Easy does it. An orcish horde.
There's not an imp
Jarl
in
was
sight.
right. The orcs were involved in Garrick's disappearance.
His murder, you mean?
Perhaps they're evil.
Which means the bloodstones were likely stolen.
They may be
at Matilda's
clever,
behest.
but they aren't invisible.
You there! Where are the red imps hiding? Don't play stupid. We know the cowards jumped to this realm.
Easy, sister, easy. We wouldn't want to scare off a possible ally.
We of the Watch share little with those ruddy chattel, but we do serve a common master, the demons of the realm of Nemesis. We've been tasked with returning the savage renegades to their home plane.
I know not what guise of innocence they have undertaken here, but in our home realm theirs is a sinister past. Eons ago, the Red Imps were a free race. Clever, yes, but blinded by their thirst for knowledge. Easy a prey our demon masters could not have crafted. And so the Imps were offered a deal, knowledge for service. The demons would offer the Imps unlimited knowledge of the universe, and in turn the Imps would work off this debt by the sweat of their brows.
The imps, salivating at such an idea as absolute knowledge, agreed without a second thought, and each signed his name into a great codex marking his commitment. Knowledge they were granted, yes, but at a great cost. They could only use their newfound abilities in service of the demons of Nemesis.
No? Wait until you are all that stands between an imp and its freedom. See how quickly impish charm turns to barbarism. We, the Watch, were made the overseers of the demons' impish slaves. We were kinder than the demons indeed, but suffered from the same servitude as those over whom we were given dominion. Whatever commands the demons issued, we had no choice but to enforce. After a great many centuries, the imps crafted a plan. They would steal the codex by which they had signed over their lives and flee Nemesis forever. But to get to the codex, they had to go through us. The imps were merciless. Countless innocents among the Watch were beaten, bloodied, ripped apart limb by limb as a savage red swarm ran through us. Steal the codex they did, leaving the shredded innards of those who opposed them in their wake.
And what of us? We of the Watch who had failed in protecting the Codex were shown no mercy by our overlords. Half were sent to the darkest dungeon cells of Nemesis where they would suffer eternal torment. The other half, well, we were given a task. Find the imps and all would be forgiven. Those cast into the dungeons would be released. Fail and we will be doomed to join them.
Can it be? After these long centuries of searching, can it be?
You'd see our little friends dragged to a demonic realm. Never. We'll send them on a wild goose chase that'll waste another century.
All right, we'll do it your way.
The beaches of Sicile, you say? We had combed those sands already, but if you say it is so, then we'll comb them again. 1,000 times if we must. Thank you, stranger. Thank you and goodbye.